Hello, welcome to this stream. Sorry. Maybe I should start doing introductions again, but it's so weird. I don't expect anyone to come on today, at least not at the moment. Because both Dougie and Tom are streaming.
Holy shit. It's true, it's really here. Oh my god. Wow. So,
I think, yeah, that's treasure. Don't I? But I already have it. So it doesn't matter.
incredible. This is how the city could thrive all the way out here. The whole place must be fed by an underground spring. It's clean. It's amazing it's still running after all these years.
That's a hell of a thing. What?
No.
Sully!
No. Please. Sully.
Son of a bitch.
What was that?
Damn it. This is going well. The hell?
Shit.
Okay. Is that all of them? Appears so. Let's just get the ammo, shall we? Shall I?
Toby, come back here, you son of a bitch! You're dead! You hear me? You're dead! You come back here, you... Where did he go? This is impossible. Where the hell am I? This is Cartagena. I haven't been here since I was a kid. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
This is trippy.
Can't be happening.
Zip it trip. Zip it trip. Zip it bear.
No. No.
No. Stay away, please. Oh God. Oh no, what is this?
This is my least favorite part of the game.
He's moving. I gotta get out. Gotta get out of here. No. Can't do this. What is this? What's happening? I'm trapped. There's no way out.
Think. Actually, I'm not sure. No, you're supposed to go this way. Whoops.
There's no way. There's no way out. Oh, no. Here. I'm gonna kill him.
Whoops. I don't know where to go. And I've played this before. Maybe you go back to the elevator? It's closed. Oh, the door's open now.
Demons. Fire demons. Demons. All the smokeless fire. Can't be real. Fire demons. Smokeless fire. Killed Sully. Oh, no, it can't be real. Get out.
Damn it.
Smokeless fire. Killed Sully. Oh, no, it can't be real. Can't be real. Get out. Get out.
Damn it. Thick. Least favorite part of the game because it's
Killed Sully. Oh, no, it can't be real. Can't be real. Get out. Get out.
thick off.
Smokeless fire. Killed Sully. Oh, no, it can't be real. Can't be real.
Most irritating part of the game as well.
Sully! Hey, Sully! No, Sully! Oh, no, no.
This is a really trippy part. I don't like it.
Is it? What the? Oh my god.
I think it's over now. Thankfully.
There they are. Time to play, assholes.
It's over, Drake.
No, 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 no. Eat this. Oh, great. No, no, no. All right.
I don't like those guys.
Okay. Okay.
Good lord. No, I don't want that. Sully?
Thank God.
But you're dead.
You all right? Man, I had a hell of a time. What's the matter with you?
How do I know you're real? Ow!
That real enough for you? Don't ever point a gun at me again.
I saw them shoot you. Right after the eclipse.
What? What eclipse? Look, kid, you went nuts right after you drank from that fountain. It's the water. That's what destroyed the city. Not the wrath of God. The whole water supply is tainted with some sort of hallucinogenic agent. Must have drove everyone mad.
That's what Marlowe and Talbot are after.
Oh, man, yeah. Remember, Cutter said they controlled their enemies through fear. This'll do it. In spades. But, wait, it doesn't make any sense. How do they think they're getting the water out of here?
No, it's not the water. It's what's in the water.
Come again?
Listen, just bear with me for a second. Salim told me that Aram was cursed when Solomon imprisoned the evil spirits of the jinn inside a vessel of brass, and then cast it into the depths of the city.
A genie in a bottle.
I know it. Sounds pretty crazy.
So you reckon that's why Elizabeth and Dee sent Francis Drake out here in the first place?
Damn it, John.
Wasn't treasure they
I
were
knew
after.
we were after some
It was
sort of
power. Only once
hallucinogenic
Drake realized what he'd been
weapon.
sent for, he abandoned the mission. He lied to the Queen, told her he didn't find anything, and then hid all traces of his voyage. Rewrote history.
Well, who are we to argue with Sir Francis? What do you say we head down there and end this thing? Once and for all.
Yosh.
Look at this place. The whole city's resting on this cavern. Doesn't look very safe, does it?
That's an understatement.
We gotta find a way down there.
Screw with me, Sully. I'm too equipped and no one here to notice. Yay!
This is gonna get hairy. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Harry Potter?
Amazing. This is how they move the water to the surface.
Look at the ceiling here.
I'm surprised the whole place hasn't come crashing down yet.
I don't know how the hell it's still standing.
We gotta get across there. Help me with this door. Shit, get down!
Nick. Come on. You what? You're faster than Speedy Bullet, mate. So that. the sniper.
All right, all clear. Down this way. Crap, Sully, we got more company.
We've got them.
Great.
Aww. Mate. Thank you.
Ah, great. This is over.
So oh, there's a sniper here, so could count that. What we did.
Shit.
See what they're up to.
Scuba gear.
Going into the water.
This is foreshadowing. Not
Sweet.
really.
Holding on to this.
Flare gun.
Sully, help me with this. We gotta get through here.
Boom! Oh yeah, there's no enemies on the way there, I think. It's only a
Careful.
gauntlet.
Stick gently.
You gotta be kidding me.
We gotta take that thing out. Any ideas?
Well, they sure as hell got us outnumbered. Let's split up. Try to flank them.
Yeah. Better odds that way. Damn it, where is he? Sully! Sully!
Vessel brass.
We've got to go! Run! Come on, son. Get up. Come on. Please tell me you didn't swallow any of that water.
I don't think so.
The worst archaeologist ever. But it's not real archaeologist. He's never claimed to be an archaeologist.
I have a nickel for every time you say
Keep them away from Marlowe. Everybody out! What's with these guys? Don't they know we're gonna get buried here?
tells me they don't care.
I sure as hell do.
Oh, they are.
Oh my God, this thing is collapsing! I have to get out of here! We've got to find a way out of here. Pull back!
We'll need one. How many bullets do you take?
Nice. Keep moving! Sully, this way! We gotta get out of here! Come on, I need your help. Crap. Morgan, get down! Over here, Sully! Up this way! How are we gonna get out of here?
We climb.
Sully, we're gonna have to ride these up, alright? Up here! Look out!
Oi.
This is the way out!
Here we go.
You! Drake! Mono! I got
As Francis earned it from Elizabeth. Prove your greatness.
I got nothing to prove.
Hurry! Give me a hand! You can't just let her die! The hell he can't! Nate, give me your goddamn hand!
You waited too long.
Here! Grab it! What the hell are you doing?
I can't.
It's no good! Get the hell out of there! Hold on! No! Nate! No! Come on! Run! Up here! Hurry it up! Sully, we gotta get out of here! The whole place is coming down!
You don't say.
Three goddamn bullets! How the hell did they do this? Holy shit! Run! Keep going! We gotta get higher! We're almost there! Run!
There's always one of these sections in
Almost there!
Uncharted games, isn't there?
This way!
And here comes the worst boss ever. Just a bunch of button presses. I mean, every event in a game is a bunch of button presses, really. For being honest. And it never seems to end. Hi, John. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'll die.
That'll teach you to bring a knife to a gunfight. Shit!
Are you still ble? Well,
Thanks, kid. Come on, get up here.
his butt is rather flat.
It's no good. Can't make it.
Salim! Buddy!
Huh, I got a trophy.
Come on! Yalla!
I think I finished the game in 7 minutes. But I don't think I will
Immeasurable wealth, huh?
continue streaming.
Well,
It's not much, is it?
it's enough.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have started early, should I? Yeah, you missed Marlowe sinking to the sand. You arrived just afterwards, actually.
Hey, hold up a minute, Nathan.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think I'm starting to get a cold because my throat hurts and my
Right?
nose keeps clogging.
What is it?
Look, I had a lousy father, lousy childhood. I hit 40, I figured I was never gonna have a son of my own. Hell, I never wanted one. What the hell do I know about raising a kid? Then you came barreling into my life.
Look, you don't have to.
No, listen, I do. I have made a lot of mistakes, kid.
What's with that face, John?
And, well, I am not a perfect man.
You're not proposing, are you, Sully? I mean, I love you, but...
Stop. Just stop being a wise ass for 1 second.
How long you been carrying that around?
Too long.
Puts on surgical mask. I don't think calls
Thought I'd lost it.
Here's the thing, kid.
are
We don't
contagious
get to
via
choose
the
how we
internet.
start in this life. Real greatness, it's what you do with the hand you dealt.
Hey,
Hey. Going somewhere?
maybe? I'm really sorry about your ring.
It's alright. I swapped it for something better.
Don't you find hetero
Let's get
love
out of here, huh?
beautiful, John?
Yeah.
Man and woman love.
Come on,
Heterosexuality.
this way. Come on. Trust me.
What are you up to?
Blech.
No way.
Funny thing, I think that is the exact same plane as he has in Uncharted 4.
Come on.
Meaning that
See if I can remember how to
they
fly
actually
that.
thought of that when they made it. Instead of giving him a new plane, they gave him the exact same one that they have here.
3. More or less.
And credits. So that's Uncharted 3 over and done with for like the umpteenth time. I've done it before. I got a trophy, which don't really know what it was for. So, with this finished, I'm gonna have to download the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection, because that's what I'm planning on playing on game days where I play games I played before, like Thursdays. So I'm gonna be playing that in the future, but I am not going to be able to play on any Thursday for the next 4 weeks because I will be away for work, unfortunately. So I will only be able to stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, and maybe on Sunday evening, depending on how I feel. If I feel very tired, I won't stream. But since I will be free on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I'm thinking of doing 2 streams on Mondays. One in the during the day, I don't know when, and one on the usual evening time. Having 2 separate games. That's what I'm planning. I'm going back to the place I was last year, John. It's not the same program, but it's the mother program of the program I did last year. I'm going down south again to Ullared, as it's called. Ullared. They are in need of people like me, so and work is work, so I'm not gonna say no. I can find something else, which I haven't. Sweden, Sverige, as we call it. Sweden. I think there's a lot of Germans there. Actually, it's a very popular tourist attraction for mostly Norwegians. There are a lot of Norwegians, but also Germans, Indians, I think I've seen. There's a lot of different cultures there, if you know what I mean. Warum denn, John? Liebst du nicht den deutsche Menschen? Birkenstocks and black socks, Speedos. Speedos in Germany. Do they have the... I mean, they have a beach, a sea beach in the northern part. They have, of course, lakes with beaches, but I don't really... For some reason, I think of... When I think Europe, I think that everywhere is just as cold as Sweden. That's not true. Like, Germany gets warmer than us. They only wear those when they go to France and Spain. Well, the French Riviera is always a place for sun, I guess. My German is very rusty. Can't even remember the German word for like. I said liebst, which is love. I should know these things because I read German for 6 years. I should remember some things. Aber ich kann es nicht remember. Is it remember? No, it's not remember. Ich habe es verglaubt. Es ist eine Schade. I may be making stuff up, I don't know. Aber ich weiß nur, dass ich kann nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich kann nicht so viel sprechen. Aber ich kann es I don't make stuff up always, John. I just tell what I have learned from other sources. My English is way better than my German, to be honest. What's with the kappa? What did I say? I am cautious. This is my cautious voice. I will not start to whisper, because John hates whispering. What else can I say? I don't know. I mean, I usually have these sort of talking sessions over the credits, and then for another 15 minutes after the credits have stopped. But usually there's more than one person in the chat, so I don't know how long I can keep this up. Don't worry, Magu doesn't come here. Or he does, and then he buggers off after saying one thing, or two things, without saying goodbye. That's one gripe I have. I can say this to you, John, and to everyone else who listens after the fact, which I don't think is any. I really don't like when people watch my streams. I like it when they watch my streams, okay. But when they come in, they say hello, they have a bit of interaction with me, conversation-wise, and then they just go quiet. And then I see the viewer count drop, meaning that they left without saying goodbye. Not everyone does this. But that is my biggest not concern, my irritation. Yeah, you do that, John. I know you do that. Yeah, I know you do that to everyone. So I'm not blaming you precisely or exclusively. But I just think it is ever so rude. I mean, when there's like 5 people talking in the chat other than yourself, and they are just talking a lot, or in racial streams where everyone is talking, like there's 10, 15 people talking at the same time. You don't notice if someone just leaves without saying goodbye. You can just keep on talking with the people who are already talking. Although I notice when you leave, John. I notice. But to me, when I have like 2 people, 3 people talking in the chat, and like 6 watching. If lurkers leave without saying goodbye, I'm not that concerned, because they didn't say hi in the first place. And lurkers are always great. Grateful for the lurkers because they gave me good numbers, or do usually. But if you said hello, say goodbye when you leave, because it's only common courtesy to do so. And it makes me feel bad if people just up and leave without saying goodbye. When I say you, John, I don't mean you, I mean everyone. Like a general advice. You do what you do. I'm not telling anyone what to do, I'm just asking them to consider doing it, because it's only polite. Stop making fun of my accent. It's not very nice. I'm sorry for making fun of yours. But common courtesy should be a thing that everyone uses. Hi, Legend. Well, I don't blame you for anything. Have you ever been to my streams? I think you have. I'm so sorry if you haven't. I have a terrible memory. I really don't. But sometimes I do. Hi, Taro. I'm just being a bit riled up. Well, John, I finished the game, so I don't really know what else I can do. Well, welcome then, Legend. I welcome you to my stream. Even though I'm not playing anything at the moment because I just finished the game. It's not the first time I finished it. It's like let's see, I played it on PS3 once, and then I played it again to get all the treasures, but I didn't get all the treasures. And then I played it on PS4, and I played it again to get all the treasures. So I played it like 5 times already, so. But I played all the Uncharted games on my Thursdays, which are the day I play games I played before. That's... Do you have it on PS3 then, Legend, or did you buy a physical copy of the collection? Either way, it's awesome. That 2 is probably my favorite of the 2 and 4 of my favorite games in the Uncharted series. Oh, and Lost Legacy. Cool. Yeah, I bought the digitally when it released because I just wanted to play it now. It was a Friday and I couldn't be bothered ordering it online and getting it next week, or go out and buy it for so much more money in this shop. Thank you for the follow, Legend. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, you beat the big snake. Let's see, that's the hallucinogenic part. So that's before Memphis. It's excavation. I think you have quite a lot left. Maybe you're a fifth of the way through? I am just talking stuff, John. Don't make fun of me for talking stuff. Because the snake is fairly early on, because you start off in the oasis Siwa. Then you go to Alexandria, then you go towards Memphis, but you end up in the excavation city. I don't remember the name. Then you go to Memphis, and then you continue around the map. So yeah, maybe a fifth of the way through. But when I finished the main game of Assassin's Creed Origins, I played it for 100 hours or 99 hours. It's a lot of hours. But that's because I wanted to do every side mission and stuff, because that game is awesome. The side missions are they are fleshed out with story beats and that, but I like it. And with the DLC, which is like 2 parts, I think my total for that game is 120 hours. I think the main reason the combat is so alike Dark Souls, or reminds people of Dark Souls, is because of the use of the right trigger and bumper as the heavy and light attack, instead of using the square button to mash. And there's a bit of a more, you need to dodge and parry and stuff. But I think that's a part of the RPG genre, more of the Dark Souls genre. The combat came with the RPG elements that they implored into the series, instead of just mimicking Dark Souls. Syndicate is underappreciated in my opinion. It's way better than Unity. Unity looked stunning when it didn't glitch out. Syndicate fell on the backlash of Unity. Yeah, you didn't really dodge though, you countered. But the combat in Syndicate, it was very fluent, even though you just mashed buttons, really. But there was a sort of fluidity to it. And I liked Evie and Jacob. Evie especially, because she was... When I was in the main world, I usually played as Evie, mainly because I wanted to play as a woman in Assassin's Creed. Sue me. And I don't really get why they didn't make the protagonist of Odyssey a woman only. Why they had to make, oh, you can choose to play a man or a woman, instead of just you play as Cassandra. They want to be, I'm not going to say PC, but they want to be something else that they already were. They want to break out of the mold of having a male protagonist every time, which I like, but they're doing it too softly. Is that the right word? gently to pump her. They should just play as woman and be done with it, because there are a lot, like Horizon Zero Dawn, you play as a woman, you don't get to choose. Or choose. I can't do that sound. Tomb Raider, you play as a woman. Uncharted Lost Legacy, you play as a woman. You don't need to have the choice between man and woman. I get it when they do an RPG style. I get make your own character and all that, but Assassin's Creed, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm rambling right now, okay? Sorry. South. Totally south. I'm rambling so much my throat hurts. The Ezio trilogy is... like, Ezio's the best protagonist of the Assassin's Creed series, in my opinion. Bayek is good as well. Even Jacob are also good. But the Ezio trilogy or collection is well worth the money, in my opinion. On 2 and Brotherhood alone. Revelations. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Yeah, Revelations. It's not as good because they introduced some elements that were just not my cup of tea. But it's a good game anyway, I think. What else? I don't know. But I would recommend buying the Ezio trilogy if you want to get to know the world of Assassin's Creed a bit more, because even though the game started with the first one is not as good, and you have a recap of what happened in both Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, I think. And Revelations. Why do I say Revolutions? Revelations also tie into 1, so we'll get to know the story of 1 without having to play 1. They expanded on the in-game lore a lot in the Ezio trilogy. Black Flag, I wasn't excited about Black Flag because Black Flag main part. Thank you for stopping by, Legend, and thank you for the follow again. I appreciate it. It brings me closer to 100 followers. Yay. Have a good dinner. Hope it tastes good. Sorry, I can't talk. Right, where was I? Black Flag. I was not hyped for Black Flag because they focused on the ship element, naval combat and that was my least favorite part of Assassin's Creed 3. So much that I didn't do it. So I never really got those trophies. But well, I mean, Edward Kenway is good. The story is good. And I did enjoy it when I did play it, but I wasn't like, this is the best game ever. I like it more when you're on foot instead of on ship. I need to get water. Good thing I have a water bottle from work. I mean, the bottle's not from work, the bottle's from a shop. But I fill it with water from work. Work water. Catchy slogan here. Talking makes my throat hurt. I may lose my voice. And that ain't good. So yeah, Assassin's Creed and Uncharted are definitely my favorite game series ever. Because they are so... Uncharted is always well polished. It's very rare that I have encountered a glitch in Uncharted. Very, very, very rarely. Assassin's Creed is glitchy. Like, not all the time. Not every entry. Some of them. Unity. But... yeah, I still enjoy it. It's the story and exploration and lore that I enjoy of the Assassin's Creed series. And the connection to our myths and legends and history. Because even though they have their own narrative, they insert into history and have a alternative history. They still are fairly accurate. So accurate indeed, in fact, that schools can use them as instruments of learning. Because they do research for everything. Hence the discovery mode in Origins. I really did enjoy streaming that. They haven't said anything about a discovery mode in Odyssey though, so... But the Odyssey map seems to be 70% water. So maybe it's difficult to have a discovery mode there. What else? Is there anything else? I don't know. Does anyone has anything to say? Because I'm running out of ideas and my throat is still hurting. I need to take a pill. Awkward silence. Maybe if I whisper, John will do a face and then leave. Well, maybe that's a sign then to end. It's almost 8 o'clock here. The stream has been going on for 1 hour and 20 minutes because I started early for no reason. Well, the reason was that I managed to eat dinner early. No, John. Don't leave me. Please. But wow, you're behind. Yeah. I didn't think I would finish. I had so little left. I did it in 40 minutes. And then there was 20 minutes of... yeah, I've been talking a lot. Sorry about that. But I enjoy talking. It's fun. I need to learn how to articulate my voice and words and stuff. Like a lot. And also need to learn how to talk with my diaphragma, is that what you call it? When you talk through the stomach instead of just up here, and where you just don't really make any sense. And I say just a lot, I'm sorry. I don't really know what to do. I will end the stream shortly, but I do enjoy talking. It's better when I have someone to talk to, of course. Not in real life though. When I'm with people, I barely talk. Because I stutter and I stammer and I falter every single word. But talking like this is like talking to myself, and I talk to myself a lot, usually in English, and sometimes with an accent. I don't really know why. I can't do a Welsh accent though. The only thing I can say I think might be a Welsh accent is from the video of the song to learn how to say that was bad. The beautiful island of Anglesey in the world. The most beautiful island in the world. Yeah, I'm bored, John, so that's when I bring that up. But I can say it now without even having to bring up the sign or the song, so that's good. Is it Kranvaj or just... Is it Kranvaj? That is how you... I don't know how to talk anymore. The short version that everyone uses who lives there, is it just Kranvaj? We'll wait for John to catch up. Or he has left. I don't know. Huff and puff. Puff. Yeah, puff. Kranvaj puff. Right? It's okay. We're eating cheese again. Doesn't cheese make your belly gassy? No, that's beans. What does a lot of cheese do? Cheese. Or ost, as we call it. Manor ost. Manor cheese, I mean. Häckerschost. Lentils and rice. Okay. It's like a compote. Compote? Is that really a word in English? It's a word in Swedish. I don't know what the word is in English. Sorry. I am so sorry. Right now. Yeah, I'm starting to lose views. Because I'm just sitting here talking and not really playing a game, and I really should end. Should I? Compote. Can you counteract salt on food? I've always wondered. Like, you can't counteract too much salt on a ship. Because what, you can just brush it off, I guess. But if you have too much salt in a sauce, can you just put in something else that will counteract the salt? I guess no, because John just said no. You can put more food with it to... Yeah, dilution is the solution there, I think. Rhyme. Delusion is the solution. So delusion is a counteraction of too much salt. Sorry. I think that it must be the same with every spice, right? You need to put more unspiced things in order to make the whole thing less spicy, maybe? I don't know. I mean, you counteract spicy spices with like creme fraiche, or cream, or whatever, don't you? Why is there no music? Anywho, I think I should be ending that. Thanks John for staying here and stopping by and whatnot. I appreciate you more than you know. You're my only mod. The reason why I demodded everyone and just modded you is because I didn't think I needed more mods. But anyway, thank you, John. I will try to stream Bloodborne on Sunday. Finish the DLC. I only have 2 bosses left, and I have a plan. I have a plan to kill the orphan, so Batman cannot return. Anyway, thank you. Ooh, there's 69 messages. Hee hee.